Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's one! Goal! Monaco! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good alertness. Reinders. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And they can counter here. Now it's Joao Felix. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It'll be a throw-in. Zakaria. Might be danger here. Fofana. Quarter of an hour played. Hernandez. Minamino.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Embolo! And he's quick to get it clear again.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Loftus-Cheek. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, not quite. Cleared without complication.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Fofana. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. And it's Embolo. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's been cut out, well played. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Minamino. Oh, he's onto this. Great ball, and he's Embolo!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hernandez. And he can clear it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Zakaria. And here's Abraham. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was very necessary. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Minamino. And here's Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get... And another try! Joao Felix is flagged offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Walker. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Joao Felix has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafael Leao. And they're back on the ball again. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Caio Henrique, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders goes steaming forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Chance! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Minamino very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Monaco are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Rafael Leao. Real chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's a throw-in.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 18, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 7, le numéro 10.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Abraham! He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Le numéro 28.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's onside. Golovin. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great hit! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Le numéro 28.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step in.
Le numéro 37.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Abraham. Moussa. Decent hit!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
That's been
additionnel.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan have their second corner now. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kyle Walker brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets into some space. Ouattara gets it away. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
We have already started here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbolo chasing after it. The pass has gone astray. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ah, that's a fine interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Abraham. Great chance! Zakaria. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has been cut short. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, what? Abraham! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Reinders.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Minamino.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well read, nice interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Al-Musrati is the guilty party there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That looks a cracking ball. Chow with a fine tackle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Reinders. Minamino. And that interception was most necessary. Pinches it off him. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Abraham. Some resolute defending there. And now they can clear their lines.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Out towards the flank. Tries to get it clear.
Balogun really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, terrible pass. Embolo. Real chance! He can get that clear. Fofana clears. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Abraham might just make this. Balogun. Minamino. He's had a hit! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion. He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan get them some... And the finish! Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well,
that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafael Leao. And here's Abraham. Minamino. And it's Embolo. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Danger averted for now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caio Henrique. Zakaria. Al-Musrati. Minamino. Minamino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 15.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
À leur place, le numéro 7, le numéro 10, le numéro 28.
It's a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here. Balogun could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. Back into the middle. Golovin. Balogun has created one goal already. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Here's Zakaria. Golovin. Now it's Mbolo. Zakaria. Zakaria cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Abraham! He should have put that one away.
Abraham is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Golovin. And it's Mbolo. Ben Seguir. For Golovin. Zakaria. Caio Henrique. Golovin.
Temps additionnel.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's Mbolo. Caio Henrique. He's onside. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And time is up. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like Embolo!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Al-Musrati. And here's Embolo. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Balogun. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is the time you need that pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the finish! Well, there's the clearance. Rafael Leao. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Caio Henrique kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Embolo looks to get on the end of this. Milan are still to register a shot. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Minamino. And here's a chance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Tomori. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafa. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Abraham finds himself offside. Zakaria. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that has been clubbed away. Fofana. Abraham. Fofana. And he was quick to react. Monaco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And they can counter here. Well, they've got it again, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Fofana. Joao Felix. Oh, that's Rafael Leao! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Minamino. Well, they can break here. And he's been shifted off it. Abraham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He could be in here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passes short and sharp. Minamino has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. Now the finish! Abraham with a beautifully timed run.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Zakaria. Al-Musrati. And that's a superb pass. Has a goal! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
That's good play. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's gone forward. Milan do have a chance to counter here. That is good alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rafael Leao. Backward it goes.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Abraham! And he's there to get it away. Now the ball's gone astray. Loftus-Cheek! That's another chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 10.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Great hit! And another try! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 12. À sa place, le numéro 20.
Nice physical challenge. Abraham. That's a good ball out wide.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Balogun. Embolo. Aims beyond the defence. Musa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Musa. Musa stood his ground strongly.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 6. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 37.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Monaco needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more...
Has a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Hernandez. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Embolo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Rough.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Caio Henrique, pressing high and with purpose. Minamino. Al-Musrati. He could be in here. Balogun showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbolo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbolo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he find the finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
João Felix, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's...
Fofana! Now it's Rafael Leao. And they're back on the ball again. Zakaria. Loftus-Cheek.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Minamino. Gets his pass away. Mbolo is flagged offside. And he goes cross-field. Monaco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Salisu. Reinders. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Al-Musrati. Back into the middle. is in! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Empo. It's Embolo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Al-Musrati is onto it in a flash.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's been drilled in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lovely feet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Minamino. And the counter is on. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Rafael Leao. Some resolute defending there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's had a crack. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought it...
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Chers spectateurs,
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Rafael shot a goal! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rafael Leao
Simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Loftus-Cheek. It's Fofana. Reinders. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a key interception. Zakaria. Now Singo. And he's intervened well there. Loftus-Cheek. Singo makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. Kyle Walker. Monaco can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
Al-Musrati. Minamino.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back to the goalkeeper.
defending was strong and firm. Al-Musrati. And here's Embolo. Reinders. Rafael Leao has found the net here, of course. Reinders. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Reinders was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Minamino. Walker gets across and deals with it. Joao Felix. Balogun. Oh, that was vital. Nicely aimed pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, that's nice. Loftus cheek! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 18, le numéro 12, le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 7, le numéro 14, le numéro 10, le numéro 20,
That is expertly
le
dealt
numéro
with.
28. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 6. À sa place, le numéro 37.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan have their second corner now. Milan with another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Hits one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Singo calmly anticipates. Ben Seguir. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Steaming on goalwards.
Golovin.
Il y aura 4
Oh, and he's through the middle.
additionnel.
Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway. Hernandez. Ben Seguir. And it's Embolo. That's been cut out, well played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than...